Hello everybody, and welcome to this very brief explanatory video for how you donate your awareness money and how you watch the various videos about each of the NGOs and their presentations for raising awareness money. Okay, so first of all, let's go through the form. Here is the explanation of what you need to do and why the NGOs were first created. Massive well done to all of the groups who managed to create wonderful videos and really quite thoughtful NGO presentations and projects. So as we go through the form, let's see what we need to do. We need to put our email address in. Now, I can put in my email address, which is my BST email address. However, you may use an email address that isn't a BST email address, but we would rather you did use a BST email address. Likewise, for all children or students, you do need to use your BST email address. Now, once you put that in, I watched the video, which is here, on how to donate awareness money, okay? And that is what I'm doing at the moment, so that's the same video. Right, okay, now, then what I would do is I click on this particular link here. Now, this will take me to the Google Doc. Now, on this Google Doc, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups videos. Those 5 group videos represent each of the groups within our class or within class 6P. Now, you will need to watch each of the videos in turn unless you are a child or student who is a member of that group. So if you were in group A1 and you're a student, you would not actually watch group A1. But for anybody else who isn't a student in 6P, so that's any other student from any other year group or any other teacher or member of staff or adult or parent, you would watch all 5, okay? So 4 for students in 6P, 5 for everybody else. Once you've watched all the videos, what we would then like you to do is go back to the form. And while you're watching the videos, we want you to think about a couple of things which are very important, because this is how you're going to give your awareness money. Everybody who watches the video will be given 3 different awareness dollars. Now, those awareness dollars, okay, can be awarded however you wish. So, for example, you may decide that after watching all 5 of the videos, or if you're a student, watch 4 of the videos, you may think that, for example, Group A2 was just excellent. You love the project for a number of reasons. You may have thought that the project was particularly relevant. You may have thought that the project also is going to be a really good way of raising money for people who need, how should we say, it's not raising money for them, but raising money for the project, which will help them to help that group of people in Nepal to become better earthquake prepared. Okay, you may have thought, well, actually, they're very convincing. Every member of the group performed so well, they worked well together. I thought that they were particularly convincing, and therefore I would like to donate, actually above all the other groups, just to that group. So if that is the case, you could donate $3 just to Group A2. That's all of your awareness money. However, you may think that, for example, Group A3, 4, and 5 were the 3 groups out of the 5 groups or the 4 groups that you thought were particularly good. You thought they all had relative strengths. You may have thought, for example, that the projects, for whatever reason, one group's project may have been a really good project that you think would really improve the earthquake preparedness of the people of Nepal in that area. You may have thought for the second group that the way that they presented in terms of their convincing, the way they convinced you or persuaded you, the way that they talked was just great, and you think, actually, that's very well done. Group A5 might have been a combination of different things. So you think you want to give 1 awareness dollar to each of them. So you've got 3 awareness dollars, that's fine. 1 to A3, 1 to A4, 1 to A5. Okay. Likewise, it could be $2 to 1, $2 to one group and $1 to another. It's up to you. However, children in groups who are working on this project, you cannot donate to your own group. I want to make that very clear. Right, so once you've decided on this, this is how you do it. You go to this question here, please, or not question, but statement. Please write the group numbers you will like to give, who you would like to give your awareness money to. So, for example, if I think it's Group A2, I write in Group A2, and I would just put in brackets, or it doesn't have to be in brackets, but $1 if I'm thinking 1 to them maybe. And then I thought Group A4 was really good as well, but I think even better, so I'm going to give them $2. Okay. There you are. Right, so that's one example. Okay, however, it might be that you decide, well, actually, I'm just going to give them all to Group A3 because they were just that good. Everything about the presentation was fantastic. I really could feel that they put so much, that their group is just going to be someone who's going to make the lives the Nepalese people better through their understanding of them, and therefore their project for earthquake preparing them is great. So A3, or A4 was it? Sorry, and then I'm going to give them $3. Okay, okay, you get the ideas, right? You get the idea for that. Now that's your awareness money done. So that takes you through the form, except for one or two more points. This is the final point. So is there anything that you would like to add about the NGO presentation videos you saw? So this may be something you thought was particularly good or useful or really relevant, and it could help other year groups or other presentations in the future for not only year 6, but for anybody, okay? So that would be really useful to write it there. It might be something that you thought, actually, this could be slightly improved. I'd like to just mention this. Don't be too picky, please, okay? Obviously, we work very hard on this, but it is something that is a process, and that's the main thing about it. So anything you want to add, just add that there in here. And you can write as much as you want or as little as you want, or nothing. You don't have to write anything at all if you don't want to. Then press submit. Once you've submitted, that is it done. Okay, and that's how you complete the form.